option. I heard you loud and clear. Now I know I'm in my power, and you're not welcome back here. It goes 3, 2, 1. I was seeing through your mask, then I course corrected self. Your manipulative tactics you can play on someone else.
What is up, besties? It's your girl, the Karmic DF, back to you again with another video. And this time, we are going to take a look at why the fuck they sent Katy Perry, Gayle King, and some other famous people to space. Because, like, allegedly, they say it's for, like, women's whatever the fuck. And honestly, the people impressed me because people are throwing so much shade. And I was like, good, finally. Because I don't know about y'all, and let me know how you feel in the comments. But doesn't it seem kind of tone deaf given like where we're at societally speaking? Like you got people, oh my God, I just heard Tupac. You got money for wars but can't feed the poor. It's like, why are you putting rich people up into space for 11 minutes? How much did that shit cost? But you can't worry about your people. You know what I mean? Like it seems so fucking tone deaf. But you know what? I just feel like they didn't pass the bar. So maybe they meant well. I'm not sure. Haven't looked at the card yet because I knew my face would give it away. So I decided to record the beginning first because I don't know. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I just feel like it seems so tone deaf. Like people are really struggling. They're worried about their family. They're worried about if they could pay their bills. And you're going to send Katy Perry to space? Like why not send people that are like interested in space to space? Like why not have like a letter contest? Like I have 2 astronaut tattoos. I have a giant one on my back and I have one on my arm. I have 2 astronaut tapestries, AirPod case that's an astronaut. Would I go to space? No, I'm afraid of heights. I can't even really, like, you ever been to the mall on the 2nd floor and you look down? Like for me, that's like, oh my God, too much. So anyway, in today's reading, I'm going to take a look at like, what was the motivation? Was it really about women? I don't feel like it was, but I could be wrong, which is why I wanted to do this part first. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at why Katy Perry went. I'm going to look at why Gayle King went. And then I'm just going to try and get any tea that we need to know. Like, is there something that they're trying to hide from us? Because they do have a tendency of doing something stupid like this to have us not look somewhere else. Or are you trying to have us miss something? You know what I mean? Like, it seems like it's not the right time. It seems like it's not the right move, the right gesture. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just sick and tired of rich people. And we have this society right now where it's like eat the rich. Like we're all fucking tired of it. So the math ain't mathin', besties, and I'm confused. But as always, these readings are alleged and for entertainment purposes only, bestie. There are what? No facts here, correct. I am talking to the dead. How could I possibly know? If you would like to book a private reading with me, I am currently still finishing up the wait list. And also, if I email you twice because of the wait list, it's due to the fact that I had to buy a second phone and some of the emails say they're on red. So I might accidentally email you twice. I suck at technology, bro. It's like once I was 30, my brain stopped learning new shit when it comes to technology. I can't. So if you want to be on the wait list, email me. Right now I have about 15 people on deck to get a reading. So like I said, just add yourself to the wait list if you want, claim your spot. But yeah, I just think I think I want to know, and I think we all want to know why them, why now, and just frankly, why. I love how my phone just starts going off as I'm talking about this. It's like they don't want me to know. Like I almost feel called to use the Haunted House Tarot too. I just feel like something's up. Do you guys feel it? I don't know. But anyway, you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok if it's not banned. If you want to download my new song on the website, bestie, click it. It'll be in the pinned comment. I also did a reading that a lot of you might not have seen because it was when I wasn't as known as I am today. Not that I'm like, you know, but I did a Katy Perry reading a while ago, and I already know her character. I mean, she could have changed in the past couple years, but the last time I read her, I didn't like her energy very much, so you might want to check that out as well. I'll try to remember to link it, but if not, look up the Karmic DF and Katy Perry. It'll pop right up. So, as always, a legend and for entertainment purposes only. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below. If you're my silent readers or silent watchers, just leave a heart, something, anything. I appreciate all the love and support. But without further ado, besties, why? Especially why now? It makes no sense. I don't get it. All legend and for entertainment purposes only, besties. Let's get into it. All right, besties. So we are going to take a look at why did they really do this space mission? Was it for the women? Why did Katy Perry go? Why did Gayle King go? I don't know the other women, so if you want me to do a separate video on them, sure, but I think we're more interested in the other two, right? And then how they're feeling now that they're getting their backlash, because I don't know if you see the tweets or everything that's coming out right now, but people are just like, apparently Katy Perry is a board member of UNICEF and like was trying to promote how there's an issue with man-made climate change, and then look at all the climate change. Look at all the damage she just did by an 11-minute trip that didn't need to happen. You know what I mean? So this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. As always, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. And as always, if you're new here, bestie, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you in our little group. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Only get one life. Let's choose to do this right. The path is still inside. Leave excuses all behind. Taking me for granted until I just.
All right, bestie. So I know you already saw these cards pop out. So I'm going to shuffle one more time. But I want to keep this in mind. Planet Earth. Okay. Spirit, how do you want this? Reversed or upright? It almost feels like I need to put it sideways. I know it's going to sound weird. Just go with it. And then one more shuffle for you guys. Why? Yeah. Honestly, guys, I really think that it's just getting more and more obvious that celebrities are tone deaf. Even when they try to do something right, it's like, because the King of Swords is like, the reason it's sideways is because it's like we're trying to think and strategize of ways to do things that are right for the earth, but also make ourselves important. So it's like, it's, you know how like things come with, you ever dealt with someone where like there's strings attached, you know what I mean? Like, you know that one person that's saying nice things to you is going to eventually ask for help, like to watch their kid or some shit. That's kind of the vibe here. It's like, let me pretend that I care about Mother Earth, but make myself relevant again. It's like I hate to say it, but you got to see it at this point. It's so loud. That's why Eat the Rich is like in full effect. Even when they try, they just don't get it. They don't understand what it's like to worry about money the way that we do. Because let's think about it, right? Like worst case scenario for a lot of these people would be like having to get a 1-bedroom apartment. Like you're still fine. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, even when they try, it's just coming across as tone deaf because they don't get it. So it's like they mean well, but then they end up just proving more and more that they're not like us. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing Kendrick's song, They Not Like Us. Yeah. They were trying to bring the people together. That's so funny because that's so now. I mean, kind of, right? We all saw how freaking tone deaf it was. But I feel like they were strategizing, like, what's a good way to really bring people together? What's a good way to really honor the female? Because females, like I'm being drawn to how, like, we're really fucking divided right now. Birth rates are apparently at an all-time low. Women don't trust men no more. Like, there's a lot of division. So I almost wonder, it kind of feels like if it's Jeff Bezos that's actually in charge, it would be like, this is a really good way for us to show that we support strong women. But it's just like, the thought process is so stupid. It's just like, we're in a dark period in history, right? So it's like, we know that people are grieving. We know that people are sad. They're worried about their family. They're worried about the economy. Let's do something to bring them together. Let's put rich people in space and cause some problems. Like, it's laughable. It's funny. Because with that Ace of Cups to start, and with the Empress having the World card on it, and it being the Empress, the female, it's like, we really were just trying to make women feel important, but it's like you picked the wrong ones. You know what I mean? It's like, had they have went with like the average person, this would have done a lot better. People would have felt. The problem is there's a lack of authenticity with that Ace of Cups reversed. It's more like, I almost also wonder if they're trying to push a space program, like trying to make more money for a space program. So it's like, if this does well, like I wonder, like Katy Perry probably had to pay, right? And Gayle King. So it's like win-win. They get their faces out there again. They're important and relevant. And then we get the money that we need to do like explorations, what I'm hearing. So it's like, they really didn't think it through. Because I'm also in the mind of like what it feel like is a businessman. And it's like, we could put the average person, but that's too much money. But if we charge Katy Perry like $100K, that's money we could put towards research. That's money we could put towards the space program. So it was like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. And then we're going to pass it off like it's about women. But in reality, it's like, it's so tone deaf. It's so tone deaf. 601. Because all they care about is like their, you know, think of the person on stage. It's just, like, it's just, I want to laugh because it's just like literally ethics over emotions. It's like they're not thinking about how we feel. They're just so disconnected from us. It's like, this will make me look good. This will put me on the front cover of Google. This, like, that's the motivation, was talk about me, look at me. It's me, 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 me. Like, that's the vibe. The Tower card. And they were in for a rude fucking awakening. I see Katy Perry being really pissed right now. Like, nothing I do is ever right. No matter what I do, I try to stand up for the women, and then they just talk shit, and I don't get it. And it's like, bitch, why don't you start actually, you know, I don't know, donating, making, you know, helping other countries that are struggling, like anything, literally anything. But you thought to go in space for 5 minutes. Like, it's just, oh my God, the ignorance. Okay, continue. Why'd this happen? I do really think there's something going on with the space program itself where they needed money to build upon science exploration of space and shit like that. Because it's like with the darkness here, it's like I want it to be illuminated. So I do think that it's like if we have rich people go on the spaceship, it's a win-win. They get publicity. We get the money and funds we need for project number 52. Like, that's kind of the energy here. It was a business relationship. I really don't feel like it was to honor women. I think it was just like, let's make it look that way. And I think that's why it fell flat, because it was like, we'll pick all women. We'll make it about women. We'll get the money we need. They get to be more famous again. They'll be talked about. Because think about it, right? Like, why the fuck Katy Perry? Like, Taylor Swift, I could understand. She's a megastar. Why Katy Perry? She's kind of washed up. You know what I mean? Why Gayle King? She's kind of washed up, you know what I mean? And then the other chicks, I don't even know who the hell they are. So it's kind of like that. They picked people that they knew had a really strong following behind them, but that also felt like they didn't really have a lot of options to be important. You know, the cyclical behavior of all these celebrities. Remember me, pick me, make sure I'm the it girl. Katy Perry still cares about that shit. It's just, yeah, wish fulfillment. It was like, this will work out for all of us. And then it's like, just kidding. Yeah, and I think this really helped show them that the Eat the Rich is thriving. Because it's like, I'm getting this energy of like, we're pinching pennies and you want me to applaud the fact that Katy went to space for 5 minutes? Go fuck yourself. Like, that's really the energy. It's like most of the population kind of feels that way. It's like even like what I just said, why not the average person? Have people write a summary, this is why I deserve to go. No, this was just a move. Like, I'm seeing commercials, you know how like when, I wonder if Katy Perry's hurting for money and Gayle King too, because they're drawing me to like people that, you know, when they're not relevant anymore, all of a sudden you see them in commercials where it's like, I know you don't. Like, first, like Kevin Hart does a lot of these gambling app commercials lately, and I'm like, are you struggling, dude? You know what I mean? So I also think that I don't think Gayle King and Katy Perry are pulling the numbers that they used to, because this was definitely also like, I need more money. I need more attention. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if Katy Perry had a plan where she was going to go on tour after this, or just something where it's like, you know how, good example, Spirit. You know how Kanye West will do some crazy erratic shit, and then he'll drop an album right after that? It's kind of that vibe. Like, make me relevant again so that people will put me on the 6 o'clock news. Like, because Gayle King has already been on interviews and she's like, I'm so upset about the backlash. And it's like, of course you're upset. You have no idea what it's like to struggle. Like, your version of struggling is, oh my God, I'm not a millionaire. I might actually have to live a upper middle class life. Oh no. Like, you know what I mean? It feels so childish that I'm like, why am I pulling cards? Like, I'm a little annoyed. I'm not going to lie. I mean, there's literally a page there. It's like, the thought was bring the people together. The reality was you did, because you made us have memes and dislike you even more. Like, that's kind of the vibe. All right. I want one more line real quick, Spirit. Why in general did they do this space mission thing? Reluctant change. Are they struggling to like get back up in space? Because I did hear something a while ago that they're not really doing missions anymore, or at least they're not putting people out there anymore. So it's like there's something going on with like Blue Origin, or is that like a newer company? Because it's like, I want to put people back out there. I want to start exploring space again. Like, that's kind of the vibe. So it's like, if we have famous people, look at us, people get interested, right? Like, Selena Gomez is now making a new perfume. Everybody buys the perfume. So they thought, if Katy Perry goes to space, Gayle King goes to space, people are going to like space. And it's like, that's really not how it works. Like, people that are passionate about space, like myself, will just be passionate about space. Katy Perry's not going to be what does it for us. You don't mix science with shallowness. It just, those two, that's oil and water. It was never going to work. Like, so stupid. I'm so sorry. I can't. Well, at least it's funny. Why did they do this? It's like making money off the women. It's like, well, pretend that this is about women, but we'll make money so that we can explore. So the only thing that I do like about this is I do think they want to get back out into space and like learn shit, which is good. I love that because all the butterflies there, it's reminding me of like expanding. But it's like, we're pretending it's about women when it really was more about us expanding our business. It's all of them, right? Blue Origin wants to make money to explore their business. Katy Perry wants to be relevant, build up her business. Gayle King, did you see a common theme with all these rich fucks? Like, I can't. Oh, they're so tone deaf. It's painful. Okay, why? 9 of Pentacles, abundance. I'm fucking telling you, I can't make this shit up. Compromise to win. It's like, okay, if I put these faces in front, it'll help us be important. You know what I mean? Like, NASA used to be a name brand. You know what I mean? Like, people bought NASA merch. I got a NASA spaceship tattoo. It's like, they thought that people would be like, oh my God, I love Blue Origin because Katy Perry loves Blue Origin. I love Blue Origin because Gayle King loves, like, that's what they really thought. They did not think about the fact that right now we're in like war times and people literally feel like it's end times, and they don't see the change because it's not affecting them. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they're still rich. So it's like, in their world, yeah, COVID happened. Oh no, we were locked up in our mansion with 27 rooms. Like, nothing really phases them the way that it phases us. And right now, I just see like the average person and celebrities, and it's just like we're getting further and further apart, because it's like, as shit gets harder and harder and harder for us, they still got that money, right? Because then they'll be asked, like, ring, 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 hey, Katy Perry, can you make a commercial to ask people to donate? We'll give you $1 million. And it's like, why aren't you giving up your money? You know what I mean? Like, they're just, I think we're slowly seeing, and honestly, I'm going to stand tall on this, 10 toes down. It's going to take a while, but we're slowly seeing the fall of celebrity worship, because people are just fucking tired. Because it's like, you just don't get it. Like, we need a lot more people like Selena Gomez, someone who could be like, you know what, I'm not perfect. This is what it is. But you have so many people like Katy Perry that's just like, worship me, don't question me, It's like trying to come up with a new idea to like build upon math and sciences. Self-sabotage. They don't know the people. That's the biggest problem. All right. So why did Katy go? Although I already know. Why did Katy go, and how does she feel about her decision now? Lightheartedness. She just wanted to have fun. Okay. And she also feels washed up. So annoying. And a business deal. What did I tell you? I think this will be a good time. This should be fun. I'll get my face on the front cover of Google. I'm exhausted. I don't really know where I'm headed in life. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. This will make me money. I'll get put back out there. People will talk about me. They'll start looking at my stuff. Maybe they'll start to buy my shit more. They'll see me as a role model. That's kind of the vibe here. It's like, well, if they see me as someone who went to space, then I'm going to be a role model for a different demographic. Like, it's just, I wonder if Katie's in a period in her life where she's bored, because it's like, no one's worshiping me anymore. No one loves me anymore. No one cares about me anymore. I got to put myself back out there. Honestly, this would be like if we wanted to go on a roller coaster. It just seems like it's going to be a fun idea, and I'll get a picture for it, and that'll be that. Like, it was a wake-up call to her, I'll tell you that much. She's definitely upset with how things are going, and she's definitely trying to teeter between what she says, because she knows that it's kind of an eat the rich era right now. So one thing I will say, I don't know that she's going to full out show it. she's pissed. She is pissed that people are mad about this. It's like, I can't win no matter what you guys want from me. Like, just because I'm rich, you're always going to have a problem. And it's like, because you're not trying to learn someone else's perspective. But with the little zip up there, I think she's going to, either her or her team are going to make sure she doesn't say anything too out of pocket. But I'm telling you, she's pissed. Like with that death card, and it says necessary ending right on it. But that death card, it's just like, I feel like she feels like she's washed up. So it's like, how can I make myself relevant again? Ooh, this is new. Like new shiny. Like Venus and Aries, if you're an astrology person. Very, jump onto this. This sounds fun. I mean, you know, to cut some slack for these people. If you get the opportunity to go into space, that does sound kind of fun. I get it. Like, if I wasn't afraid of heights, I think I'd be more jealous. But again, it's just the timing is just so bad. And it's like, Katy doesn't get it. You know what they're drawing me to? Remember how like Lizzo almost got canceled because she like bragged on TikTok that during COVID she spent $20 just to get a ranch, and we all like lost our shit. Like it's that they just don't. Yeah, I'm hearing Will Smith's old song. Parents just don't understand. They don't. They're tone deaf. Why did Katy go? What should we know? This is like a new structure, new endeavor. Everybody knows me for music. Everybody knows me because I was on American Idol. Let's try something different. It's like out of the box. Is Katy having money problems? I feel like this is like, I invest into this, you invest into me. This is going to make people think about me and talk about me again. I mean, we're talking about her, right? So it's like, I think she's in a place in her life where she's like, I don't really know where to go from here. Is she in a relationship right now? Is she in a good relationship? Because I almost wonder if she's having relationship problems too. Okay, wait. So I asked Ziggy real quick. So she's dating Orlando Bloom or whatever. I think there's trouble in paradise. It's almost giving me this vibe of like, do they even like each other? Because it almost feels like it's boring. What's going on with her relationship? There's something about the relationship here. Yeah, this is like, I almost wonder if she feels like she's a wife because it's like because he said that she's engaged. That's the extent of my knowledge right now. But this is like, my life feels like I'm dried up. I'm not having fun anymore. My relationship's boring. I'm bored. Yeah, it's reminding me of that song that went viral during COVID where it's like, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Like, that's the vibe. I don't think she's happy in her relationship. I think she wanted a new project to like focus her energy on so that she could kind of run away from herself. It's giving like victim mentality. Oh no, money's starting to slow down. Now I might actually have to watch my expenses. Yeah, it's reminding me of this episode of Jane the Virgin where the father was like, there's absolutely no way while I wait for a new role that I can cut down on my mani-pedis and my $100,000. Like, they're just that tone deaf. They are just that tone deaf. I feel like there's trouble in paradise in her marriage or relationship or whatever with Orlando Bloom too. Queen of Swords. This is like, ooh, I have an idea. Yeah, as I drop the Eight of Swords. Or Ace of Swords. Eight of Swords. Ah, she feels trapped. Interesting. This is like, let me try something new. Because Atlas kind of reminds me of like the old school Atlases. Let me try something new out of my comfort zone so people will love me again. It really is that shallow. There's really not much more to pull on that. Other than I think there might be trouble in her relationship too. So it's like, you know how these Holly weirdos where they live on the high of being worshipped, right? So when that dies down, they have to figure out who they are, and they don't exactly know how to do that. So it's like the relationship they're in, it gets boring. Living a regular life, boring. So it's like, what else can I do? What can I do that's new? How can I create something new so that people talk about me again? Katy, get a life, respectfully. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but it's just so childish. And then this is reminding me with her mouth shut and looking all like, can you see how miserable this bitch looks? Hold up. Can you zoom, please? Thank you. Look at that. Look at the, ugh. And that's Katy Perry's energy. The last reading I did of her a long time ago. She's very uppity. She's the type of person that like will be annoyed if a crowd of people wants her autograph, but at the same time she wants to be worshipped. It's like, worship me. Don't point out my flaws. Also stay away from me. I'm above you. I'm on a pedestal. I think I'm better than everyone else. Very big, big, big ego. But I mean, that comes with a lot of celebrity, so I'm not shocked there. But yeah, that's where Katy's coming from. What about Gayle? I think she was excited, actually. I think Gayle was actually excited. Ooh, a new opportunity. Uh-oh. and an investment. This is like, what's it called? This is like, I can invest in this now. Is she like retired or something like that? I can invest in this now because I've already done everything that I need to do. But I do miss people talking about me. Like, that's kind of the vibe. I miss people talking about me. And I want to have a new face for the public. I want to be worshipped. Again, we're going back to that. It's really annoying. But with that Ace of Pentacles, it's like, ooh, I want to try something new. So I do think that Gayle was actually excited, if that's anything. Whereas Katy was like, photo op. Like, that's kind of the vibe. Gayle was more like, oh my God, this is so cool. So I think this is why Gayle is coming off more angry than, you know, like on the interviews and shit. Because it's like, I just wanted to have fun. Yeah, I'm hearing the song Girls Just Want to Have Fun. So I do think that Gayle's motivation's a little bit less childish. Because it's like, I want to play. I feel like I'm like retired now. And this will be a good exposure. People will remember my name. That's great. And this seems really cool. I think Gayle is actually very excited. Yeah. That masculine energy, though, because she's a Capricorn. This is like to be on top again. Again. I get to brag about this. I also do see, and I like this energy, though. I think she's happy to be a woman of color that went into space. That's coming out. So I respect that. I do respect that. But this is more like, Spirit, help me out. Like, I feel what you're saying, but I don't know how to verbalize it. This is like, I want a chance to be a leader for future people of color to know that they can fight anything they want and go against the odds. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a black woman. I'm in space. You can do anything that you set your heart to. So there is, for Gayle, there is some like maturity here. I'm going to say that. With her age comes a little bit more maturity than Katy Perry. Because with Katy Perry, I don't see none of that. I don't see like, let me lift up the women. I don't feel none of that. It was more like photo op. Like that was the vibe. Whereas Gayle was like, this seems exciting. I want to put a new face on anyway. I want people to remember me. I hate when they stop talking about me. That's all celebrities, so that's not really shocking. Well, the ones that, you know, need all the attention. This is a good investment. I'm going to put my energy into this, and I'm going to show people how you can, especially women of color. I really think she cares about, like, I want black women to know that they can be somebody. I want black women to see themselves through me. So I like that energy. That's actually very beautiful, because it's like giving me, we can, we will, we'll step to the edge. We got this. We could be leaders. So I do think there's a little, yeah, Gayle meant well. It's just, again, tone deaf. How's she feeling about the backlash? I put all this time and energy into this. I'm trying to uplift humanity, and you're going to complain because I got money? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's what I'm hearing in my head. She's pissed too. Like, so what that I have a lot of money? So what that I went on an adventure? Like, I was just trying to make other young, remember how I was saying young, and there's like a little young woman on there? She's not black, but like it's a young girl. So it's like, I was just trying to make other people see that they can climb the ladder too, and that nothing. It's giving me like that song, it's literally on my wrist. Love is Unstoppable. It's garbage. It's faded. But, yeah, it's like, I just wanted to show people that, yeah, I'm hearing, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river. She's pissed. Wide enough, baby. She's like, I was vulnerable. I took a chance. I did something out of my comfort zone. And you're going to tell me that I'm selfish? Like, fucking, I can't. It was an opportunity. Wouldn't you have done the same thing? Like, in her energy, it's like, are you kidding me? You wouldn't do it if you had the chance? Gayle seems a little bit more reasonable, ironically. But it's like you're, yeah, you may want to have women of color look up to you, but at the same time, you're still seeing this as an opportunity to be relevant, which is why you're coming across as inauthentic. Do you see the problem? They don't get it. They don't get it. And I think the problem, again, is also like, they're not immersed with regular people. You know what I mean? There's always a divide, right? Like, you can't there's not regular people surrounded by famous people. There's always like bodyguards and shit like that. How are you going to get to know somebody and really understand their struggle and all of that if you're never around them, right? Like, how are you going to understand poor people if you're rich? How are you going to understand people of color if you're white and you never associate with people of color? If you don't get immersed in it, you're not going to get it. And that's the problem that we're seeing with all of these celebrities. They're like, I'm trying to get you to like me, but it's like, you're not thinking like us. So for her, it's like, oh, no matter what I do, it's just never enough. She's pissed too. I think Katie's more mad because in Katie's energy, it's like, I'm going to make myself the it girl again. People are going to worship me. Whereas Gayle was like, 2 birds, 1 stone. I get to do something that's super fucking cool. And I'm going to help women of color see themselves through my eyes. But they're just not getting, like, this is not the time. Like, people are worried about their families. They're worried about their money. They're worried about if they can make the next payment of their fucking apartment. And you're going into space for funsies? Like, it's just... Oh, God. All right. Spirit, is there anything else we need to know about Gayle, Katy, and the rest of them? Anything to wrap this up? One thing Spirit wants us to realize is that all these celebrities are feeling this change. Where it's like, oh, you notice I have nothing to really offer you and that I was always in it for money. The eat the rich energy is gaining momentum. People don't want to deal with this shit anymore. It's like, we have nothing and you want us to applaud you for being able to float in space. How much did that cost? How much did that cost to our ozone? Like, people are waking up. The world. Yeah, it's like an ending of toxic behavior. We don't want to clap for you unless you're actually doing something that's worth clapping for. We're not just blindly following anymore. Spirit's kind of like applauding us as humanity. It's kind of like, you guys are starting to realize where these wounds stem from and finding yourself so you don't just blindly worship. Yeah, disconnection. I think Eat the Rich is going to be continuously growing. We're done. Like, with the 2 of Cups in the reverse, we're done. As a collective, it's like, no, you're tone deaf. You don't know me. You don't understand what it's like. Do you know the price of a gallon of milk? Do you? Like, we're fed up. Judgment Day. Yeah, I think we're going to continue to see this, where we see rich people trying to make moves to make themselves relevant, and then people dogging them on, like, Twitter, and I know it's called X, but I'm never going to call it that. Just like they say Pluto's not a planet. Bullshit. It's karma. It's Judgment Day. We were always meant to get here. I think this has a lot to do with the age of Aquarius as well. It's like, I don't need to follow you just because the regular people say so. Like, just because everybody on the news says you're important doesn't mean I have to think you're important. We're learning how to take our power back. It's actually very beautiful. Yeah, the moon reversed. Illusion revealed. We're not buying your bullshit anymore. Why aren't you putting money into things that matter? That's the vibe. It's like the collective's like, you could have put money into, I don't know, all of the places that you complain about. Like, give me an example, Spirit. You know how, like, a lot of celebrities are like, freedom for Ukraine or blah, blah, blah. It's like, why don't you put money into that then? Why don't you stop asking me for money? Because I'm hurting. I could barely make my rent. And how about you put money into things that you say you're so passionate about? Like Katy Perry saying that she's a activist for climate change, but then goes into space. It's like, we're not buying the bullshit anymore. Yeah, it's like, we're not going to be victims anymore. And we're heading into a direction in life where we're going to be our own heroes. We're going to be the people we look up to. We're going to be looking for people that are more authentic. We're not lying to ourselves anymore because we like their music or we like their shows, or, you know what I mean? Like, we're not interested in the illusion of celebrity, meaning you're someone to, like, bow down to. It's not working anymore. And I think this is why I keep getting visions where it's like people are getting poached from YouTube and TikTok. I mean, you've seen it, right? The D'Amelios or whatever from TikTok got poached. Mr. Beast from YouTube is on Amazon. Like, you're going to see more of that because these people have been rich forever. And in a time where we really need authentic, they just don't give that. So even if they try to do something nice, it still looks bad because they don't get us. And now I'm being drawn right back to Kendrick's song, They Not Like Us. They not like us. That's the vibe. Back deck, 8 of Wands. We're rapidly evolving. That's one thing Spirit wants us to know. We're rapidly evolving, where it's like, but yeah, I'm hearing J-Lo, my love don't cost a thing. So it's like, money is not the end all be all. We know that everything that they do, it's like, notice how she's praying, like, yeah, trust me, love me, follow me. But right above her head is like, money, 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 money. We know that. We know that that's who they are nowadays.
And so we're not buying this like, oh yeah, sure, Katy Perry's such a sweetheart, even though all these blind items are coming out that she's a bitch to everybody, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. We're not buying the bullshit anymore. And then, honestly, it's like an applaud from spirit because we're headed in the right direction. Look how she's running towards her dreams. It's like, nah, no, next, turn the news off. I'm going to focus on myself. What's my $1 million idea? How do I become rich? Like, that's the vibe. Nine of Swords. Why? Yeah, I think I'm hearing, sorry, Miss Jackson, where it's like, my intentions were good. I wish I could. It was like two birds, one stone. I'm going to get money for what I need. We'll pretend that this is about women, build up the women, and then we'll have more money. Yay. And we saw right through it. It's like, we're traumatized already. You really honestly think we're going to buy your bullshit? Look, 7 of Cups. It's like, you're not going to feed us this fucking dirty ass apple. We know. All of our cups are empty. We don't have time for your fucking games. I don't care if you're smiling in a spaceship, Katy Perry. How are you helping us? Like, that's the vibe. It's like, people are just fed up. No one's interested anymore. Katy's pissed that you guys aren't blindly following her anymore. Gayle, I struggle a little bit because it's like, first of all, I'm not, like, I am people of color, but I'm not black. So it's like, I can't fully speak on her motivations because, like, I don't know, for my people, for my black women in the chat, how do you feel? Do you think that she was someone to, you know, look up to because she did this? Or do you also think that it's tone deaf? Because it comes off as tone deaf. You could mean well and still fuck up. You know what I mean? I think that's what happened here is they were trying to like bring everybody together. But because we all knew it had to do with money, it did bring us together, ironically, but at the expense of them instead of putting them on a pedestal again. And honestly, we're headed in a great direction in terms of us empowering ourselves and having the average day people start to step up in life. And I think we're going to start seeing more like niche musicians, or we're going to start following more indie music. We're going to start looking for people like, for me, for instance, like I find people off TikTok and I'm like, ooh, I like this song. So then I download their song and I don't really look to see like, did Taylor Swift drop an album? It's like we're headed in a direction where we're like, do I relate to your story? You know, like someone like Eminem, where it's like you literally came from nothing and you turned it into something. It's kind of hard to like hate on Eminem. He's a real great role model. He's sober, got his shit together, apologized to his mom right before she died. Like chef's kiss. If he went up in space, people probably wouldn't have hated so hard. Whereas someone like Katy, she's very ungrateful. She's very snooty and snobby. She thinks her shit doesn't stink. I'm sorry, allegedly, per my opinion. But if you watch the other Katy Perry reading I did, you'll understand why I feel that way. She hasn't changed much. And she's a Scorpio. So, of course, she's going to, no offense, but the unevolved Scorpios, they're going to have that energy where it's like, worship me, love me, don't question me. I always have this hidden agenda behind me. Don't question it. I'm smiling. What's the problem? Like, Katy's kind of unintentionally canceling herself, but because they're super big, there's going to be people that still blindly worship them. It's just us as a group. We're not buying it anymore. We don't care. Like, we don't care. We're ignoring it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here, besties. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think that this brought women together? I can't even say that without sarcasm. Do you think this brought women together? Do you feel like empowered, especially if you're a woman, because they went into space for 7 minutes? Or do you feel like, yeah, I saw right through it. It was a money game and that's all it ever is. Like that's really the vibe that I'm getting. All of this was like, this would be like Jeff Bezos being like, I need this business to take off. I need faces people worship. Great. Katy, I'll pay you this. Gayle, I'll pay you this. Other women I didn't know, I'll pay you this. Be the faces so that I can get more revenue to go into space, which I love that, right? Let's get into space. But then you got people like Katy that's like, worship me, love me, tell me I'm amazing. Gayle, I'm kind of on the fence with her. I feel like for me, I'm going to step aside on that one and let my women of color, specifically my black women, because I am Spanish, but I'm not black, obviously. So what do you guys think? Especially, I want to hear from you, my women of color. I want to hear from you. So I'm going to leave it here, besties. Don't forget to check for the next community poll about what we do for next week's videos. But I'm going to leave it here. You guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok if they still got it. If you want to book a private reading with me, thekarmicdf.com. If you want to download my song, thekarmicdf.com. But I'm going to leave it here, besties. So I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And thank you.
Life's complicated, we all have our faults. The more we are separate, we close off our hearts. No vulnerability and we can't connect. Lean on our vices to try and forget that we're only human, we all want the same. Egos and pride differ when we're to blame. Now you're alone in tears asking God why. Imagine what happened if we simply tried.